The 2020 Mac Mini was just released about a month ago and hasn't really received any hype at all. But is it actually something that you're going to want to consider yourself? Let's find out in the video. What's going on, guys? It's Gino from Modern Accessory Review, and on this channel I help you find the best tech and accessories for yourselves. In today's video I want to go over all of the positives and the negatives about the 2020 Mac Mini, because I believe it was lost behind because of the new iPad Pro and the new MacBook Air, and all of the attention was on those and not the Mac Mini. So let's dive in and see exactly what this thing has to offer. Getting all of the negatives out of the way first, this is a desktop computer, which means this is only for someone who is going to stay at one place at a time while they're working, that isn't going to be traveling very frequently. On top of that, you will also need to get a mouse, keyboard, and monitor, because of course that doesn't come with the Mac Mini. I know for myself, I love using a laptop because I can just pop it open at a coffee shop and get some work done, and I can pretty much work wherever there's Wi-Fi. I believe this is why nobody has talked about the 2020 Mac Mini, because they would rather just go with the new MacBook Air that's only about $200 more, and it has the new 10th gen processor. Now the Mac Mini does have more specs for the price when it comes to storage, but it may not be worth it considering that the MacBook Air is fully portable and it is only $200 more, and of course you get the new chipsets. Going into a bit more specifics here with the 2020 Mac Mini, it starts at $799 with an 8th generation processor with 8GB of RAM, the Intel UDH graphics, and 256GB of storage, whereas the 2020 MacBook Air starts at $999 for the base model with the new 10th generation processor, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage. So we pretty much get a fully mobile device that is really portable with new technology for only an extra $200. Plus, with the MacBook Air, you won't have to buy an additional keyboard, mouse, and monitor, which could easily take you over your budget. But with that being said, if you already have a monitor and all of that stuff, and you want a fairly good computer for your desk, then you might want to consider the 2020 Mac Mini. In terms of looks, the Mac Mini is clean and modern, but there is no differences from the previous generation and looks pretty much identical. I think Apple is way more focused on the portable aspect of their technology, like the iPad Pro and their laptops, which is why they haven't done much to the Mac Mini. We do still have the Apple logo in the middle of the Mac Mini with the LED light on the front, while on the back we have all of the ports, including the power port, 3 USB-C inputs, an HDMI, Ethernet, 2 regular USB inputs, and of course a headphone jack. Of course, we also get the power cord in the box with the Mac Mini, which means yes, it has to be plugged into a wall, which means your desk or wherever you're going to be working has to be set near an outlet. But that should be fine considering it's going to stay at your desk anyways. Final thoughts here, and I know this was a super short video, but if you are somebody who is interested in the Mac Mini, then I do have some accessory recommendations. First off, in terms of the keyboard, you can always get the Magic Keyboard from Apple, which always looks incredible if you're trying to stay in the Apple ecosystem. But if you want something that is a bit better to type on but doesn't quite look as good, then you can check out the keyboards from Logitech. Now in terms of mice, I always enjoy using the Apple Magic Trackpad, which I guess really isn't a mouse, but I'll just throw that in there anyways. But if you are looking for something that fits in the hand really well, then I would recommend the Logitech MX Master 3, and I found this from Carl Conrad, which is another YouTuber, and it's truly incredible. Now when it comes to the monitor, this is probably the most important, and I definitely recommend that you try to get a 4K monitor, like the LG 32 UL950, which I also saw from one of Carl Conrad's videos. This monitor is extremely pricey, however, so to be honest, just save yourself and get the MacBook Air, and you'll thank me later. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to destroy that like button and comment below if you agree or disagree with me about the 2020 Mac Mini. With all of that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!